Hey everybody, John Huber here. I'm looking into this incident in DeKalb County Schools in Georgia, where a student and a teacher got into a fight. It wasn't a little shoving match. It was an actual fight. Punches are thrown, and it is all over it's gone viral all over the internet, and it's just a real mess. And it's unfortunate that these things happen, but sometimes they do. And I have a couple of comments on it. Now, I don't know what led up to it. I'm sure there's just eons of things that kind of led up to the whole thing that none of us will ever be aware of unless we were there. So I certainly don't pretend to know all of it, but if you are a teacher or a professional, you cannot get involved. You cannot do that. End of story. Or you're going to be in some trouble, which you are. But probably the bigger thing that bothers me is the superintendent is, he put out a statement and of course they're talking, we don't tolerate this, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that's your typical response. But one of his response really, really struck me. He said, "Students don't fail, systems fail." I got to tell you, folks, I disagree with that. Students fail. Yes, they do. I'm sorry to say. Doesn't mean we just round them up and throw them out and forget about them. Of course not. We support them. We're there for them when they fail. We hold them accountable when they fail, and we help them to correct their path. But the idea, basically what he's saying is, this is all school's fault. No matter what, this is the system's fault. This poor kid has done absolutely nothing wrong. And again, I don't know all the details that led up to it, but just the principle after something like this. I mean, principle LE to say students don't fail, systems fail. I am 100% opposed to it. Yes, systems fail, of course they do, but you know what? So do students. I have seen a lot of kids fail, and I don't mean like failing grades. I mean like just really making poor decisions, poor life-changing decisions. Yes, they do fail. So if we're going to say that, basically what we're saying is that the school system, is going to assume all responsibility for everything wrong that any kid ever does. I'm just not on that train. I'm sorry. But anyway, I'll keep my eye on it and see what happens. But it's just a terrible situation down there. I feel terrible for all involved. Parents have to send their kids to this. It's just a mess. So anyway, I just want to get that little bit in. If I can be of any assistance to you, give me a shout. Thanks. Have a great day.